fans of high-quality entertainment. So this video is not Beatles related, even though this video is titled, I think I'm going to have it, what I've been listening to lately, something along those lines. And I have been listening to the Beatles, but I've talked about them quite a bit in the last few videos, so no Beatles in this video. Sick of them. And also on my other channel, ASMR, Larry Graves ASMR, I just posted a video on the sensational Alex Harvey Band, one of the most underrated bands from the 70s. And I'm doing a reaction to their live version of Framed. So please check that out. You should be subscribed to both channels. So on my other channel, I mentioned that Pal, better known as Jean, who's gifted me CDs in the past and movies and everything. She sent me more CDs, and I'm going to show you those. And I've listened to some of them. I'll tell you my thoughts on them. And some I haven't gotten to yet. Maybe I'm scared to. So first up, she sent, in a recent video I was kind of whining, I guess, saying, these are CDs I don't have yet. And then, you know, she sent some of them to me. People are so kind in this world. So one of the CDs she sent me was Ween, Quebec. And I'd heard this album in one of the early, a few months ago we did CD exchanges on Rich Strickler's channel. And someone gave me this album to listen to for the week. And I absolutely loved it. And I was going to buy it. But it was, I think it was selling for like $100 or something, or $60. That's like, I don't love it that much. And so, yeah, she got a used copy for me. So thank you, Jean, better known as Pal. And in our new CD exchange with other YouTubers, including Glenn Kellaway, I offered up this, but we're listening to some other album for the week. But I'm going to keep offering this up every week until, you know, at some point everybody's going to have to pick me. And I'm not changing the album. So one of these weeks, Glenn Kellaway is going to listen to Ween, even though he thinks it's a stupid name. It's not a stupid band. Just so impressed with this. It's almost like, I think, yeah, 15 songs. It's like every song is like a different genre of music. But that could be a turn-off, but it isn't. You know, to listen to this, it's just, they're so talented. They do some voice manipulation on some of the songs, kind of like Frank Zappa-ish, and even Sparks. I know in past years, quite often people would say, hey Larry, if you like Sparks, you'll love Ween, or if you love Sparks, you'll love Ween. And I do, even though they're really not, I don't really compare them to Sparks at all. But still, I'm a Ween fan, and I definitely want to get more of their albums. So let me know what else you recommend. Yeah, I think in that video I mentioned I've got everything by David Bowie, all his solo stuff and some live albums, but I don't have his 2 albums with Tin Machine. And so, Pal sent me Tin Machine 2. And to be honest, I haven't listened to it yet. I'm kind of scared to. It's just, you know, I've been playing a lot of the Beatles, Red and Blue, and then some of the other ones, but I will get to this at some point. Yeah. So let me know what you think of Tin Machine 2. Another album I have not listened to yet, on my Patreon, Pal is in the 2 albums, what is it? Yeah, 2 full albums per month. And I've listened to quite a few albums that she's suggested, but I still have to do this one. I'm probably going to do this one in the next couple of days, or the other one I still need to do. Peter Wolf, Midnight Souvenirs. Peter Wolf, of course, the great lead singer of the J. Giles Band. So looking forward to that. And in the CD exchange I did with Glenn Kellaway, I've given him a couple of albums by this band, and he liked both of them a lot. I think he rated, last time he rated the album #1 out of the 5 I gave him. And I got this. I probably already have most of the songs on it, but it's a really nice compilation, which I haven't listened to yet. The Undertones West Bank Songs 1978 to 1983, a best of. I even kept the hype sticker. Pause that if you want to read it. Yeah, 2 CDs and a really nice write-up. Yeah, I've been a fan of them for years, and it's just in the last month or two some CDs, they kind of sit in there for months on end or even years, and I've started getting back into the Undertones, realizing just what a great band they are. There's the track listing if you want to pause it. And that's just CD 1 and CD 2. And I have not listened to this yet. I was also gifted by someone his greatest hits, Nick Lowe, Labor of Lust. I guess that was this is the front. So thank you, Gene. I think I did a full album reaction on Patreon for Nick Lowe. I've done so many reactions. You should really join. At the lowest level, it's only $2 a month, and there's like over 300 video reactions there. A nice booklet. Definitely will get to listening to this. I know Sam St. John recently saw Nick Lowe in concert. Check out his review on his channel. And Robert Henry, in one of my recent live chats, he gifted me I think a $10 super chat, which is about $15 Canadian. And he wanted me to get Rolling Stones, Hackney Diamonds. I was planning on getting it, but, when he did that, it's like, because he sent me the money, it's like, I better get it right away. And I listened to this again last night. I did a reaction to it on my YouTube channel. I listened to it all the way through and loved it. And I listened to it finally again for the second time last night and loved it. I might do a ranking of the songs at some point. And of course, I've talked about Can before. I'm still playing this a lot, and I do definitely want to get more of their early albums. And I've played this, The Best of Nick Lowe. It was gifted to me. I apologize, I forget. So many people send me stuff. But I really think everyone, Lots of great music. And this one was sent to me by Pal. I haven't listened to it yet, but I did listen to it. The first of the 2 discs. Once again on the full album reaction. And I think I gave it, I rate them from like A+ to like D or whatever. And I think I rated it a solid A. It's the Damned Black Album, and this is the 2 disc. And I was so impressed. They're not just I thought they were just another punk band. Not a bad punk band, but just another punk band. And not that punk is bad. I love, you know, the Sex Pistols, Ramones and all that. But this was much more like a lot more variety. It's almost like the Beatles' White Album, but this is the Black Album. So yeah, I was very impressed with it. And I just need to play the CDs. But like I said, I did listen to it on Spotify, doing the review on Patreon. Another band I've been really getting into recently, I've talked about, The Residents, Duck Stab, which was gifted to me by Paul Ayres. Thank you, Paul. And I love that so much. I got this one, Meet the Residents, their debut album, and Not Available. And each one of them, the very first listen, it's like, I don't know about this. It's not like I dislike it, but it's not like I like it either. But it's the further listens. Even Glenn Kellaway, I was surprised, really liked Duck Stab. But they're a band where you really need to listen to the albums, you know, more than once to appreciate them. And so Pal gifted me The Residents' Eskimo, and I've listened to it. I don't think I've listened to all of it. It is so freaking weird. And yeah, but I definitely will be, you know, be playing all of these more. I'm limited on time. There's just so much great music. And then the Beatles Red and Blue albums. And comes with a really nice booklet. Music is the best, man. That was my Sammy Davis Jr. impersonation. Music is the best, man. So. And then, once again, Pal sent me, these are the last two. This one, this is a band that I loved, one of my favorite bands in the early 70s, before Sparks, Blue Oyster Cult. One of the early bands that I was a big fan of for a few years. And I always wanted this particular album at least on CD, but they're expensive. And she got me a used copy of Black Oak, Arkansas, High on the Hog. And I did play this, and it sounds great. And of course, Innocent Larry back in 1973, I didn't get, you know, the High on the Hog. Because I was an innocent boy. Teenager. Yeah, some of you might know Tommy Eldridge. He went on to play with Ozzy and some other bands. Where is he here? There he is there. Superb drummer. And the last one. And I've done some song reactions on Patreon for this band, and I've loved the songs. And so Jean, or Pal, got me Pear Ubu Cloudland, and I love this. I guess this is one of their more, you know, sometimes they be a little crazy. I haven't heard much of their other albums, but this one is a bit more commercial, but not overly commercial. It's just really, really good. I love this. I only listened to it once, but I'm definitely a fan of Pear Ubu. And that is it. Whew. I would love your thoughts on any of the albums or bands that I've been talking about. Music, like, seriously, music is the best, you know. Everybody goes through bad times, and some go through chronic pain, and music definitely lifts the spirits. So, and talking about it too, it's fun, right? So I thank each and every one of you that supports me and gives me a thumbs up on my videos and is subscribed to my other channel, Larry Graves ASMR.